So Homeland was created to be the sister community of Fintorn. Have you heard of Fintorn?
No.
I always forget if it's in Ireland or Scotland. It's in one of the two communities. Sorry, in one of the two countries. And it was started by, I think, a husband and wife and a friend of theirs, and they were wanting to grow food in a really desolate place, and they tried and experimented with communicating with the nature spirits, and found that by connecting with nature in that way, that the earth responded really profoundly and the food grew really beautifully. Yeah. And it evolved then to become a very big spiritual community. It's quite a famous one. And they now have, like a very strong educational component to the community. They teach like all sorts of nature connection, spiritual connection, earth connection practices. And so, this place was very, I guess, utopic in its foundation. It was originated as a trust with the intention to be a center of love and light and support humanity to heal through offering adult education and then
Were they offering education for the kids as well?
they gifted the land for the Steiner school that's next door.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love
You
the
can go over there if
earthworks.
you'd like to see it. It's stunning.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Actually want to go and collect some wood chips from over there anyway. So take some bags and shovel and
some wheelbarrow.
I'll take the car. It's a bit far for the wheelbarrow.
True. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's a magical, beautiful spot.
So they were taking care of the adult education, and then they let Steiner School take care of the kids' education.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they were running festivals. We have a festival site across the road, which there's no house sites on that side. It's just the river frontage and big open flats.
I think that's where I went in first.
Did you go for a swim down there?
No.
Okay.
No, I just went to the top and I was like, I think it's going to be on the left side of the street. So then I didn't go further down, but I felt something magical there.
It's really beautiful. So peace and healing festivals, like very rainbow-like festivals, were run there for a long time. And then after one festival, people decided, like a big group of people decided they wanted to stay on and started to squat on the land here. Built caravans and it was a bit like a shanty rainbow village, like a gypsy camp vibe. And the original founders were like, I guess not too impressed because it was a bit more of an alcohol, ganja smoking, growing scene. And so the original founders, after some time of like attempting to navigate and negotiate,
Beautiful place.
they sold it for $1 to the new people and left. And then it became a company. And then some years later, Homeland got taken to court and ended up in Supreme Court about, is it actually a trust, or has the company, this fake company, hijacked the trust, or is it really a company? And because of one signature that didn't happen on one piece of paper, it was proven that it was passed as that the company is legitimate, and that because the potential was there that the land would be lost, unless like there was the option that then we fulfill upon the original essence of the trust, which I can show you our memorandum of association, which is like what we inherited from the trust when we became a company. It's super utopic. It's like
it sounds like quite almost like a bit complex.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. It's not as complex as it
I think
sounds.
It's easier to understand when you see it.
Yeah, I'll give it to you to read. You might like to take a picture of it for your documentation. Yeah, and so Ayla, who you might have seen at the gathering, she was born here. And I met her in a rainbow gathering in Tassie in 2011. And so I've been visiting here since 2012. And then I bought this house at the beginning of 2021. But yeah, during that time, there was a 10-year court case. So post-court case, the place was like a ghost town. During the court case, the majority of the people left. And so it's kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's often described that way because it's such a magical piece of land, but it got so neglected for so long because people didn't know where they're going to lose their homes. So everything went really dormant. And so since coming, it's been like, okay, what can we do to help create change and help support the interpersonal dynamics to be healthier? Because the meetings were pretty unpleasant. There was quite a strong culture of not listening and speaking over the top of, or who could speak the loudest. And I was like, I feel very safe in that. So I was like, okay, let's all practice nonviolent communication together. And just died back. This was a huge, but it's still alive here. You can see she's coming back. It was a huge, beautiful valerian. It's one of my favorite herbs. Beautiful nervous system, relaxant. With a ring of lemon balm growing around. This is a spinach, Lagos spinach. This is all just self-seeded. Last year through here, I had half cowpea and then I just made a huge mix of seeds of basil, rocket, different edible leaves, and then this. And at the end, when everything died back, this took over. And amongst it, this is elecampane, which is a really beautiful lung tonic. Really amazing lung herbs. With some.
What's it called?
Elecpain.
Elecpain.
Yeah, Elecampane. Actually, maybe no G. Elecpain, no G.
What's the heritage?
I'm pretty sure it's European, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. So we make medicine out of that when it's a bit older. In here is skullcap, which is from the mint family. Another really beautiful central nervous system relaxant. Just some basil and rocket interspersed. More skullcap. This is a little arnica, but she's not doing super well.
She needs some compost.
Yeah, she had a lot, but it's a little bit. They like it dry with drainage, so I didn't mulch her up too heavily.
Maybe we can make a rock bed for her.
Yeah, we can definitely offer her something. I'm a little moringa, which I grew from seed, and she died back, but she's come again to life.
She's alive.
I've got some burdock back there. There's 3 of them along the back. Bit of ginger, the spillanthus, the toothache plant. This is kind of like the wilder end of the garden. I like things getting a bit wild.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, I've got asparagus back along there, this was all taro, but I've slowly started taking the taro out. And can you get Sensei? Sensei, hey. Every pole that went in the ground, he was like, this pole is for me. And then he would climb it and check it right out. And he just thinks we've created for him like a big building, a big climbing gym. Pumpkin. I just keep like chopping and dropping, and it keeps coming back. This one that's grown up from the compost. And this bush beans have been an amazing crop, but they're coming to the end. Some of the summer crops. So the one thing is that the bowerbirds, like whenever they do get in here, which hopefully now they won't, but the chilies, I'm so surprised how much
they raped them.
Yeah, how much they love the chilies. Yeah, lots of pigeon peas. The tomatoes are coming to a bit of an end. They're starting to slow down. I don't know if have you tried this one before? It's like a cumin.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like a sweet cumin. What do you do with it?
Just in salads. I've had 3 flushes of chilies off this bush. Made like a chili sauce, and they're just coming on another flush. And this is a squash, just like fully taking over the place. Yeah, they started to grow up the tomato trellises. I won't pick too many because I have so many in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 different varieties of blueberry, a dwarf persimmon, a dwarf fig. Here's a midgeonberry, which is a native bush food berry. And then at the base, I try and do like a bit of guild permaculture planting, put medicinal herbs at the base of them. Got aloe and spillanthus. That looks like a little borage coming up by itself. Some more cucumbers got to go up the back.
Nice.
A little pigeon pea.
Still got some celery.
Yeah, still some, but it's not big enough to harvest yet. Aloe. And then under here, I've just been giving this fig a bit of shade. Felt like she needed a little bit of support in her early days.
The fig.
Yeah, dwarf fig. That was a cutting actually. I bought a dwarf fig and then took cuttings off it before planting it. And so that was a cutting. It's rooted really beautifully.
Did you do anything to help it root?
Dip it in honey. Dip the cuttings in honey.
Just to go.
Yeah. Do lots of chopping and dropping with these guys.
Yeah.
I love them so
they
much.
can go for another round.
This is already 3 years old. So the first things I planted because the first season I started gardening in here was really dry. So, yeah. Follows us around. Yeah, and do you want me to give you a bit of a talk through the plants I have in the...
Yeah.
With the taro and the yacon you probably got in footage. There's heaps of avocado seedlings and tulsi cuttings, mulberry cuttings, avocado. Yeah, lots of tops of aloe vera, some dill and celery that need to go in the ground, more pigeon peas, cuttings of rosemary, and...
What's this guy doing there?
Which one? The little valerian?
Bush turkey.
Oh gosh, he's so cheeky. Some fruit trees, some grafted avos that need to go in. These are all black sapote seeds from this season.
Wow.
And these are black sapotes from last season. These here.
Yeah. They're doing good.
Yeah. Some natives. Some ayahuasca vines and some chacrunas. More natives. Like nitrogen fixing natives. Not that one. But
What's...
the little mango seed that I put on the other day has popped up. It's only like maybe 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, little cutie. Some thyme. I've got a really beautiful thyme patch. I don't know if you saw when you first came. I make a medicine with it that I really love. Really simple. Jackfruit from seed. Black sapotes.
How good is growing from seed, hey?
Oh, I love it.
Whoa!
Yeah, he did a big jump off.
He just dropped.
Yahuwah